Picture this. You wake up tomorrow, open your laptop, and instead of juggling 10 different apps, all your emails, presentations, ideas, and even half written drafts are suddenly supercharged with one AI that already lives inside the tools you use every day. That's Google Gemini. And today, I'm going to show you how you can unlock Gemini's real power. Not just the flashy demos, but workflows, tricks, and money making strategies you can actually use. Before diving into the good stuff, let's set the stage. Gemini is Google's answer to the AI race, designed to live inside Gmail, Docs, Sheets, YouTube, and more. Unlike some other AI tools that feel like a standalone chatbot, Gemini is more like your behind the scenes teammate. Google has been building AI for years. Remember Google Translate or Smart Compose in Gmail? Gemini is the evolution of all those experiments. It's not here to replace everything, it's here to quietly sit inside what you already use and make it smarter. Here's something most people miss. Gemini isn't just on by default. You need to tune a few settings. Open Gmail, then Settings, add to the General and Smart features. Turn them on. This lets Gemini pull full context, like recognizing when an email mentions a meeting so it can suggest calendars, events. Inside the Gemini web app, check the extensions. For most people, the smart move is keeping Google Workspace and YouTube enabled. Why? Because these are the ones you'll use daily. The rest can clutter your space and trigger by accident. Here's an example. If you leave everything on, Gemini might pop up Spotify or Maps commands when you don't need them. It's like trying to bake a bread with 20 tools on the counter. That's too much. Trim it down and it runs smoother. From articles to action. Say you stumble across a long blog post about productivity hacks. Instead of bookmarking it and forgetting it, paste the text into Gemini and ask, summarize this into 5 key takeaways in plain English. Then follow up with, now show me how you can apply these takeaways into my daily routine. As a student, just like that, a 10-minute beat becomes a customized game plan you can actually put into practice. Got a boring slide deck? Ask Gemini. Rewrite my intro to sound like a story, or suggest 3 hooks that would grab attention. Suddenly, you're not presenting slides, you're telling a story, and Gemini can even spit out frameworks like problem, action to result to shape your flow. Instant workspace superpowers. Docs. Summarize a 10-page document into 3 bullet points at the top. Sheets. Just type what you want. Drive. Right-click a folder. Summarize all files. Gemini creates you a report draft for you. Picking the right Gemini model. This is where people get confused. Gemini has different models. Flash fast mode, good for quick, simple stuff. Example, translating one sentence or checking a fact. Pro reasoning mode, slower but much smarter. Example, translating a whole business email and pointing out hidden cultural nuisance. Rule of thumb, use Pro unless you're in a hurry. Fun and surprising experiments. Turn PDFs into quizzes. Upload a dense report and say, make me a practice test with easy, medium, and hard questions. Suddenly, studying feels like a game. Creative writing. Ask Gemini to take your rough draft and rewrite it in the style of a comedian. Mobile hacks. On Android, you can literally ask Gemini open battery settings instead of digging through menus. How to earn money with Gemini. Let's talk business. Gemini isn't just for saving time. You can turn it into an income stream. Freelance writing. Use Gemini to draft blog posts, ad copy, or SEO articles faster. Example, write me a blog post about eco-friendly travel. Optimize for Google search, then polish it up and sell. Heading on to script and content. YouTubers and podcasters are already outsourcing script drafts to AI. Gemini can give you a raw draft and you can change for the polished version. Social media packages. Offer client Instagram captions, LinkedIn posts, or tweet threads. With Gemini, you can generate 20 ideas in minutes. Course or ebook creations. Combine Gemini's ability to summarize and expand. And structure. Example, turn these 10 blog posts into 5 chapters beginner's guide. The key here, Gemini doesn't replace you, it gives you a running start. Industry scenarios. Education. Teachers can use Gemini to turn lessons into interactive quizzes. Students can use it to simplify hard concepts. Explain quantum physics like I'm a 12-year-old. Business. Summarize contracts, create meeting notes, draft professional emails, and more. Healthcare. Non-medical advice. Organize research papers into digestible summaries. Marketing. Generate campaign ideas, slogans, or analyze competitor websites. Productivity secrets most people miss. Pin conversations. Keep your most used threads handy, like translating or meeting prep. Add command. Inside docs, type add Gemini plus your request. No switching tabs. Auto-updating summaries. For long documents, Gemini can keep a live summary block at the top that refreshes whenever new tab is added. The context window advantage. Here's a powerful user tip. Gemini can handle way bigger documents than many competitors. Imagine you're a researcher analyzing a 300-page report. Upload it into Gemini and ask, highlight the top 5 industry shifts in plain language. Then turn each shift into a slide idea with 3 talking points. Instead of days of manual note-taking, you get a presentation-ready outline in minutes. Writers, this works too. Drop your 200-page draft novel in Gemini and ask, summarize each chapter in 1 sentence, and instantly gives you a map of your whole story. Gemini's careful side. Gemini has a unique trait. It's very careful with certain topics. If you ask about sensitive events or controversial issues, sometimes it holds back. For instance, ask a direct question, why was this president a failure? And Gemini may decline to give you a detailed answer. That can feel limiting if you're just trying to learn. A recent lawsuit against OpenAI shows why this kind of caution matters. Parents of a 16-year-old sued the company, claiming that ChatGPT encouraged their son to self-harm and even offering methods. But here's the trick, change how you phrase it. Instead of asking about failure, try what challenges did this president face in the office. With a small tweak, Gemini usually provides a thoughtful, well-rounded response. This carefulness isn't a drawback, it's a part of Google's safety-first approach. It may feel restrictive at times, but it helps prevent harmful interactions and builds trust with the educators, parents, and professionals. In fact, many safety groups argue that this type of restraint is essential as AI becomes more widely used by teens and younger audiences. It means Gemini stays reliable in professional, legal, and educational settings where accuracy and responsibility matters the most. Alright, let's take a beat and look back at what we've explored together. We started with basics, how to set up Gemini the right way so you don't miss out on the hidden features. Then we moved it into real workflows like summarizing YouTube videos, applying frameworks, and even transforming boring PDFs into interactive games. We also broke down the difference between Flash and Pro models and when to use it each time. From there, we saw how Gemini blends it into Google Workspace, writing professional replies into Gmail, turning spreadsheets into smart tools, drafting docs in seconds, and even managing the whole project folders inside Drive. We explored how to use Gemini to make money, whether through freelancing, content creation, or building AI-powered workflows for clients. So, if this video helped you, smash that like button, share it with someone, hit subscribe. The more people master Gemini, the stronger this community becomes. And now here's the real kicker. Gemini is evolving faster than ever. In the next video, I'll show you something brand new. Google AI Image Editor. It's not just a tool, it's pure magic, powered by AI. And when you see what it can do, trust me, your jaw will drop. Nano Banana. This is the upgrade you've been waiting for.